Good morning, YouTube family. Hello. It is Christine here with Gauge Girl Training. Happy Sunday morning. I just wanted to pop on here and say hello. I had a few minutes. I had a cancellation and I just wanted to pop on here, say hello, say happy Sunday, and share some encouraging, motivational words with you guys today. I'm not sure who is awake, who is up, who is going to be joining us on the live stream, but we are here. Top chat, live chat. Good morning. Hello, Grisella, good morning. So for those of my longtime subscribers, hello, Andrea. You guys know I haven't been on here for quite some time, and that is because I have been so consumed with the finishing up of my book, which will be coming out in March. I wrote a nutrition book, and it's coming out March 8th, 2022. Been working on this book for 5 years. Hey, Valerie. And you'll be able to find the book everywhere. It'll be in Target, in Walmart, in Barnes & Noble, airport bookstores. It's gonna be everywhere, but it's been just so much work. And one thing I really miss about talking to you guys, hey Rachel, is our morning motivational chats. And as you guys know, I feel like your motivational cup can never be too full. And I wanted to talk to you guys specifically, those of you who are watching today who are in a funk, those of you specifically who have not been in a consistent flow with your eating. And Samara, I think that's wonderful. Congratulations on your results from exercising. And if anybody here is feeling like overwhelmed, if anybody here who is watching is feeling stressed, overwhelmed by life, and the concept of making your health a priority again is not only overwhelming, it is daunting, it is beside you, and you know what you need to do, you just have to do it. If you are in that headspace today, I have words for you, because this happens more often than we think, my friends. How often do you get to a place where it is hard to make yourself a priority? How often do you get to a place where you are legitimately stressed? You are overwhelmed by life. You are overwhelmed by relationships. Hey, Dree, what's up, babe? You are overwhelmed by bills. You are overwhelmed by just the state of the world. You're overwhelmed by family drama. You are overwhelmed by COVID. You are overwhelmed, and as a result of that, you have every justifiable reason, or maybe you're overwhelmed because you are just that person who is always there for everybody else in your life. And the thing is, my friends, if you are in that place, let me move this here. If you are in that place where you do find yourself overwhelmed, you do find yourself not making yourself priority, I have to tell you something, that only you can stop this cycle. And this cycle is, by life. And this cycle is one of the most common things that I see in my clients. The things that are holding you back are common to everybody. Hello, Sarah. Good morning from San Antonio, Texas. It's common to everybody. The difference between the people who push past it, every single person is dealing with some form of stress right now. Every single person has their own set of problems that are unique to them and their situation. The key is you're going to have to hold your ground long enough to say, I matter, my health matters, my physical and mental well-being matters, and I am going to do something about it. And doing something about it doesn't have to be an extreme. It could be committing to a nutrition plan. It could be committing to getting more steps. It could be committing to drinking more water. It could be committing to eating more protein. It could be committing to getting more sleep. It could be committing to taking a social media detox. It could be a lot of things, my friends. And is it bad to exercise with a cold? So Jada B, the answer to that question is this. If the cold is impacting your body from the neck up, like if it's a head cold, if it's your head, if it's your nose, if it's like a cough, but if it's from the neck down, meaning sore throat, if it is stomach oriented, chest, Anything like that, I would rest. Head up is a go, head down is a no-go. So guys, when are you going to decide that you are worth it? When are you going to decide that enough is enough? When are you going to decide that if you're not okay, nobody's okay? When are you going to stop settling? When are you going to stop putting yourself last? When are you going to be like, you know what? If I keep eating shit, I'm going to feel like shit. If I keep treating my body like trash, I'm going to feel like trash. Who here keeps putting themselves last? You make sure your partner eats. You make sure your children eat. You make sure your job is situated. You make sure your family's okay. Who is going to check on you? Who's going to check on you? And I say this, you guys, because if you have let yourself go, nutrition steaks still available? Yes, I'm glad you asked that, you guys. The sale over on Gage Life, which is my supplement company, there is a sale happening right now. Buy two, get one free. Any two items, but you have to add the third one to the cart to get it for free. So don't miss out on that. It's on gaugelife.com, you guys. www.gaugelife, G-A-U-G-E, life.com. Buy two, get one free. Hey, Jessica, I saw you were on. I wanted to jump in and say you lost 15 pounds on the 6-week shred. Thank you so much for your hard work and encouragement. I've continued to eat better to do what I learned from that. I am so happy for you. The 6-week shred is hands down our best-selling meal plan, and it's effective. Anybody who has done the shred know that the shred works. If you follow it, you will get the results. And we have so many versions of the shred. There are so many different options with respect to cuisine style and whatnot. But my friends, I'm coming to you today to plead with you to take better care of yourself, because I know that there are many of you who feel helpless. Who feels helpless? And if you're watching this broadcast, guys, please give it a thumbs up if you're here enjoying the content. It really helps me out here on YouTube. If you feel helpless, do you ever feel like you want to do better? You know it's going to take a long time, but you literally feel powerless to impact change, where you almost feel stuck like deer in headlights, where you know what you need to do, you know you need to get to the grocery store, you know you need to work out, you know you need to move, but for some reason you are so stressed and overwhelmed by life that you literally feel like a deer in headlights. You literally feel powerless. You literally feel like there's no answer because you're overwhelmed. And I want to challenge you, Sarah, I do, because there's so many hours in the day, but you owe it to yourself to try even the smallest ways, like you mentioned. That's correct. That is correct, Sarah. And my friends, you have to remember that a baby step is still a step. If somebody today watching this is holding on by the thinnest thread, and if you are just literally on the brink of a complete meltdown, I encourage you. And I say this because I know a lot of people are in this headspace and don't want to talk about it. I say this to you because you can do something about it. I challenge you, go for a walk, drink some water, cut out alcohol. Do those 3 things today. Get some sleep, clean your house, do your laundry. Guys, take your power back. You were not put on this earth. You were not given this gift of life. You were not given the gift of opening your eyes today, having a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in your fridge, having so many blessings that it's very easy to take for granted. And you were not given all of these wonderful things to be a ball of stress. You were not given all of these gifts and privileges and opportunities to be a ball of stress. And I know my ladies watching this, I know you guys, I know who you are. I understand that you are holding it down for the whole world. I understand that your whole entire family depends on you. I understand that if you're not okay, no one's going to be okay. And what you guys need to realize is this, is that only you can change the things that need to change. If you are not feeling good, if you are sick to your stomach, stressed. I've been talking to a client, just one of my one-on-one online coaching clients yesterday, and she has a very stressful job. And her job is so stressful to the point that she's working from about 8 a.m. till midnight daily. She's so overwhelmed, so stressed. She has a very high-powered job, and it's to the point that she's almost on the verge of a complete and utter meltdown. And I told her, and I got her to the point where we are at least doing cardio weekly, right? I got her doing cardio because she feels like there's no time. And I said to her, I said, you have to make the time. You have to make the time. And she's stressed, she's busy, she's overwhelmed, a very, very big job. And even that, you guys, she still makes the time. And Valerie, babe, I'm telling you, like, you guys know I don't just like pop on here all the time. I feel in my heart and soul sometimes, you guys, when it's not okay with you guys. I understand. I understand more than anybody. As you guys know, I've been very public about, do any of my meal plans help with cancer recovery? Yes, Christine, they do. You would be a great candidate for a customized meal plan or one-on-one online coaching. You're right there with her 7 days a week. And Dree, you guys, that level of stress is deadly. That level of stress is deadly. I'm not being funny, you guys. I'm not exaggerating. I am not being dramatic. That level of stress is deadly. And you guys cannot allow yourself to be run down, beat up, overwhelmed. You have to take care of yourself. We're entering a season. It's going to get darker. It's going to get colder. It is going to be the holidays. And my friends, I'm not asking you guys to go on a hardcore diet. I'm not asking you guys to do something that you can't do. But the reality is there is something you can do. You can do better by yourself. You can make better nutrition choices, my friends, because especially when you're stressed, when you are especially stressed, you need to take care of yourself even more, because why? You risk getting sick. You risk getting sick. If anyone here is in deer in headlights mode, I mean this sincerely, and you need to know what your next step is, you could schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. You and I will do a personal Zoom. We'll talk about you. We'll talk about what's going on with your life. If you're like, you know what, I need more than that, like the amount of help I need to get out of my head and to be recalibrated and adjusted and to eat in a way that makes actual sense. You guys, my plans are based on science. It's not based off of crash diets and fads and trends and gimmicks and BS. Guys, if you need that, help is available. I had a very humbling experience this last week, because who here doesn't like to ask for help? Who doesn't like to ask for help? I am one of those people. I despise asking for help. I resent asking for help. It feels like weakness to me when I have to ask for help. But I was completely humbled by a situation this week, and I was at the end of myself. Do I do one-on-one online coaching? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You think you have the signs of depression but can't figure out where you went wrong with your health? Rachel, I'm really sorry that you're dealing with that. And I have to tell you, babe, I have to tell you that exercise, eating right, is going to make a huge difference. It's going to make a huge, 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 huge difference. And I had somebody tell me yesterday, one of my coaching clients, she said to me, she goes like, Christine, exercise works. And I said to her, I said, go figure. Like, really, you're just realizing that now? And it's kind of like a duh moment. Exercise changes things, you guys. Eating healthier changes things far more than any amount of counseling, therapy, medication. Getting on that right track, what that will do for your mind, what that will do for your soul, what that will do for your well-being is completely priceless. And I say this to you guys today because I know that there's some of you watching right now who are at the end of yourself. You don't want to ask for help. Your pride is getting the best of you. And something has to change. If that's you, if you need support, if you need a program, if you need a coach, guys, don't be afraid to ask for help. I was completely humbled this week, like I said, where I had like the shit hit the fan in a specific area of my life. and I was trying to handle everything on my own. And I wasn't able to do it all on my own, and I needed help. And I needed somebody to help me, and I was able to get that help. But the amount of shame that I put on myself in needing help, the hormone protocol, is it available yet? It will be available the week of October 18th. I don't have the exact date, but the week of October 18th, it is definitely going to be out that week. So it's coming very, very soon, and you guys are going to be obsessed with the hormone reset. It is hands down, like, this plan is so good, you guys. Every recipe, every menu, every single detail of the plan, it's probably my finest work to date. You guys will be obsessed with it. You will feel better. You will get through the hormonal belly. You will be in complete love with that program. It's coming out the week of the 18th. So again, I don't have the exact date. It might be that Wednesday. It could be that Friday, but I can't commit to an actual date out loud, and it has to do with the supplement delivery timing. So I just don't want to promise you guys something and then my delivery is off by a day or two. Is the hormone reset suitable for vegans? Unfortunately, it is not right now. We could do that in a customized program, but we cannot do that for vegans at this point. If there's demand for it, I can definitely make it, but at this point, it is not. I love everything you're about and doing. Back surgery took your life away. You've been struggling ever since. I'm young and feel like medical team and physio failed you. I'm really sorry to hear that. You know what somebody told me recently? What Gauge Girl training does is it fills the gap between your doctor's advice and real life, because some doctors are like, oh, yeah, you need to lose weight. And everyone's like, gee, thanks. Like, okay, get it. I got to lose weight. What do I do? You know what I'm saying? And I translate that into real life. How much food should you eat? What foods should you eat? How much of those foods should you eat? Why are you eating these foods? What should you eat before you work out? What should you eat after you work out? Why do you eat that? Like, I think that a lot of advice that's given out there in the nutrition world is so vague and so general, and it sounds great on paper and it sounds great just talking, but when it's you and your plate and your kitchen and your real life and you don't know what to actually do, that's where I come in. I will make it crystal clear exactly what you should be doing. And I know some people need that level of clarity. Some people need to be reminded of that. Yes, exactly, Christine. Eat less, move more, try harder, said every doctor ever. We're women, we need details, right? We need details. We need people to be far more specific. So guys, if you want to work with me, if you want to be coached by me, shoot me a DM on Instagram, or you guys know where the website is, order your plan. Because if I see one more woman walking around in shame, if I see one more woman burnt out, deer in headlights at the end of herself, you guys, I gotta tell you, signing up for a plan won't overwhelm you. I will not make the process stressful. I make the process easy. I make it easy for you. You may think that I'm gonna make it harder and I'm gonna make your life more difficult. It is the complete opposite. I make it easy for you to know what you need to eat. Make it as convenient or as much variety as you want. But if you want your health to be simplified, if you need somebody to make sure you're okay, somebody checking in on you, make sure you're okay in the head on a regular basis. And I know that sounds really silly to say, but like, how often do you get in your head? How often do you get into a place where you're stressed, overwhelmed, and you want to give up? Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. And I know that you guys need more help than that. You need more support than that. So guys, be encouraged today. Keep your heads up. I want you guys to keep on keeping on. I want you to remember that baby steps are still steps. And don't carry any pride. Don't carry any shame. You can't find my IG. My IG is at Gauge Girl Training, GAUGEGIRL Training. Shoot me a DM. It's just like you're texting me. And last announcement again, guys, don't miss out on my sale on my supplements, my best-selling supplements, Gauge Life. Buy 2, get 1 free for my high-quality proteins and collagens. You guys, The protein, this is a $59 tub of protein. It is the best protein money can buy. If you buy 2 of them, you get 1 free. That is $60 for free. It's a huge, huge, huge deal. So don't miss out on that, friends. Thanks for joining me this Sunday morning. I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out.